If you're over 40, there's a quiet change happening inside your body, one that puts your bones at risk. But here's the thing, you have so much power to fight back. So today, we're going to break down 5 key workouts that will help you build a stronger skeleton for life.
So what is it about age 40? Why is that the turning point for our bones? Well, it's not just some random number. It's actually when a major biological shift starts to happen, and it begins to tip the scales against us.
And that really is the critical question, isn't it? Because if we can understand what's actually going on inside our bones, then we know exactly how to protect them. And there it is. It's really that simple. And that's serious. After about age 40, we start losing bone mass faster than we can rebuild it. This natural decline is what increases the risk for fractures, and it's exactly why this is so important to talk about.
But listen, that decline does not have to be your destiny. Not at all. We have an incredibly powerful form of medicine that can counteract it, and it's something that is accessible to pretty much everyone. And that medicine? It's movement.
This right here gets to the absolute heart of the solution. You should think of it this way. Exercise isn't just for your muscles or your heart. It is a direct prescription for building stronger bones. It's absolutely essential. Okay, so what kind of exercise actually works? We're going to break it down into a 5-part toolkit with 5 specific types of movement that are proven to make a real, measurable difference for your bone health. So here it is. This is our roadmap for the next few minutes. We're going to dive into each of these 5 pillars, and we're starting with what is arguably the most effective tool we have.
First up, the undisputed champion of bone health, strength training. Seriously, if you remember only one thing from all of this, make it this one. It is your single most powerful defense against losing bone density. Now here's the cool part, the science behind it. When your muscles have to pull on your bones to lift a weight or even work against a resistance band, it sends a signal to your bone cells. That signal basically says, hey, we need to get stronger. And that stimulation is exactly what builds denser, more resilient bones. And this is how you put that science into action. We're talking about compound movements. Those are exercises that use a bunch of muscle groups all at once. Things like squats, lunges, and push-ups are fantastic because they place that healthy stress on the bones in your hips, your spine, and your legs. All right, let's add our second tool to the kit, weight-bearing cardio. The whole concept here is super simple. It's any activity where your feet and legs are supporting your own body weight against gravity. And here's why that's a big deal. This type of cardio directly strengthens the bones in those key areas, your hips, spine, and legs, which happen to be the most vulnerable to fractures. So things like walking, hiking, dancing, even just taking the stairs, they're all doing double duty for your health. So how much do you need? Well, the goal is to aim for at least 30 minutes on most days of the week. And the best part? Even a brisk walk makes a huge difference over time. It's easy to do, and it is incredibly effective. Okay, our third tool is one that's really easy to overlook, but trust me, it's a true game changer for preventing injury, and that is balance training. This is why it's so critical. Look, having strong bones is great, but if we can prevent the falls that cause the fractures in the first place, then we're really winning. Simple exercises, like just standing on one leg or trying some yoga poses, can dramatically improve your stability. Number 4 on our list might sound a little intense, low-impact plyometrics. But really, it's just a fancy term for gentle, controlled jumping movements that safely signal your bones to grow stronger. Just think small, gentle, controlled movements. Things like mini-squat jumps or quick step-ups. They create just enough force to tell your bones to get stronger, but without all the heavy, jarring strain on your joints that you get from high-impact exercises. And finally, our 5th tool. Think of this one as the foundation that makes all the other exercises work safely and effectively. It is all about mobility and flexibility. Yep, this is your support system. Good mobility makes sure that you can do your squats and lunges with proper form, which, as you know, is the key to preventing injury. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day focusing on your hips, your spine, and your shoulders can make a world of difference. So now we have our 5 tools. The big question is, how do we put them all together? Well, the key here isn't to go out and do these grueling, intense workouts every single day. It's about something that's way more achievable. This really says it all. A little bit of movement done consistently throughout the week is so much better than one heroic workout and then nothing for a month. Real progress comes from the habit, not from a single event. So let's wrap this up by focusing on the ultimate goal. I mean, this isn't just about a list of exercises. It's about investing in a stronger,
more active, and more independent future for yourself.
And this is the payoff. By bringing these workouts into your life, you are actively building a body that can support you for decades to come. You're cutting your risk of injury, and you're protecting your ability to do all the things you love to do.
So I'm going to leave you with this one final thought. It doesn't have to be a whole workout. It could be 10 squats while the coffee brews, or a 5-minute walk around the block. What is the one small move you'll make today to invest in your own stronger future?